How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We're doing something a little different today. Where's that gone? There. Make sure all of our chats are working because they weren't the other day. Okay, that makes it better. The hell is this? This is a game engine. I'm designing my own game. We are making a game. Going to be a very simple one. It's going to look like kind of like the old Mario. Just going to get into it, and it's something different, something that's going to keep me occupied. It involves coding. I've got a tutorial, so what I'm doing is I'm going to be watching a tutorial on how to do it. So he gives you all of the stuff you need to do it. He gives you all of the information you need to do it. So you can't really go wrong if you're following the tutorial. And then once I get used to doing that, I'm going to do it again and again, and I'm going to do it without the video. And then if I can do it without the video, I can move on to different stuff. And hopefully it goes somewhere. Who knows? If I can get stuck into it, who knows? Which reminds me, I need to sort out the video. Like that. And then sort out the game. Go on then. Show the game. Why are you being a dick now? Yeah, it's that one. It was literally just working, and now it's not. Fuck's sake. Let's do another one. Nope. Why is it being a dick? Bro, literally, I just had it on. I just had it on. Even the capture full screen application doesn't work. Why is it being a dick? It's not capturing anything. Let's see if it'll do a window capture. No. Oh, it's probably because it thinks it's a virus. That's a good start, isn't it? Let's see if we save it and open it again, it will do something different. Oh, wait, I think I know what it is. It's because it went in admin mode. Let's see if it does it now. Game capture. Nope. Oh. That is not helpful. Full screen application doesn't work. Window capture doesn't work. Oh, wait a minute. No. It is doing it, but it's not showing it properly. Wonder why. OBS is obviously having a meltdown. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Titles must match. They should be matching. Why aren't you matching your dick? Okay. Only one other thing I can do. Where the fuck has that gone? There's only one other thing I can do. Turn that off. Grab that. Put that to about there. Then we'll have to do screen capture. Like that. That's all we can do. The only thing going to be difficult is because I'm watching a video. Flicking the screens is going to be a pain in the arse, isn't it? Because I need that window up, then I'm going to need that window up.
Create a scene where we'll put everything together. This is going to be a 2D game, so I'll select 2D scene. And let's rename this from Node 2D to game. And even though it's empty, let's go ahead and save it. So hit Control S, go under scenes, and let's save it here. And now we can actually play our game. It's not going to be very exciting, but let's try it out. So let's hit play up here, or
Not going to bother with that.
F5. It's going to tell us that we haven't selected a main scene. We need to telco code which scene to run. I'm just going to press select current, and you can see that our game scene becomes blue to let us know that this is now our main scene. And as you can
Okay, maybe I do need to do that. So we need to delete that one because that was an old one. Right.
see, not much is happening here. So let's stop playing by hitting the stop icon here or pressing F8. And let's put in a player to make it more exciting. So first off, let's create a new scene by hitting the plus sign up here. And this will be our player scene. And the root node for our player is going to be what is called a character body 2D. So let's add a new node by pressing the plus here or hitting Control A. And let's search for character body 2D. As you can see, this is a 2D physics body that is specialized for characters moved by script. So it's perfect for a player character that we want to be able to collide with the environment.
Right.
Let's hit create. And now we can see our node here, but we can't actually see our player in the scene. So let's add some graphics. Let's add another node. I'm going to hit Control A and let's search for sprite. And as you can see, we can choose a single sprite, or in our case, we want to create
2D.
animated character.
Oh.
So let's choose the animated sprite 2D. Sprites are just what we call images in our 2D world. Now, with this node selected, we can use the inspector here on the right to change properties on that node. If we select a different node, say our character body 2D, we can now see the properties on that node instead.
Yeah.
So inspector allows us to change things about a node. In our animated sprite 2D, we want to add some animations, and we want to give it some sprite frames, the individual frames that will make up our animation. So let's click here and add a new sprite frames. And now with
Animation.
we can see that it will open up the sprite frames window.
Sprite frames.
And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet. So let's click that, go into our assets.
Whoa, bro. Too fast.
About a node. In our animated sprite 2D, we want to add some animations. And we want to give it some sprite frames, the individual frames that will make up our animation. So let's click here and add a new sprite frames.
I did.
Now with this selected, we can see that it will open up the sprite frames window at the bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames.
Didn't do that for me, mate. We'll click on animations though to catch up with him, I guess. He's got a load of buttons I don't have. Oh, here we go, guys. Starting to get difficult already. Right, what are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong? Okay, so it's clear. It's empty. He's on animations 2D, animations 2D. He goes over to sprite frames. Click on sprite frames and then new. It doesn't open anything like that for me. Animation frames, animation, shader editor, output, audio, animations. So I don't have that window. So why don't I have that window? Or do we have like some docs missing or something? I don't know. He's got animations and then default. I don't have any of that. Select animation player node to create and edit animations. One second. Right. What am I doing wrong then? Animations 2D. Animations 2D. That's that. That is that. Spectacle 1. Transform. All of this is the same. He's got different options than I have. Well, this is not a good start, is it? He's got like FPS count and stuff like that, which I can do.
sprite sheet. So
Open a file. Can't open a file. It doesn't let me do anything. He's got like a new animation button and everything. You know what I might do? Oh wait, did he go into no? No, he didn't. I'm gonna don't save and then get rid of that, get rid of that. Does he tell you how to do it right at the beginning?
character, player 1.0. So let's create a scene where we'll put everything together. This is going to be a 2D game, so I'll select 2D scene. And let's rename this from no.
Right, so this here we're gonna delete. Remove that, make sure that's only got that in it. That's nothing to do with this. Right. So for now, what we're gonna do, color. I'm gonna turn that red so I don't touch it. So
2D to game. And even though it's empty, let's go ahead and save it. So hit Control S, go under scenes, and let's save it here. And now we can actually play our game. It's not going to be very exciting.
Stop, and then Control S. So scene, save as, and we want it in scenes, he said, didn't he? Yep. We'll do that. And then
But let's try it out. So let's hit play up here or simply press F5. It's going to tell us that we haven't selected a main scene. We need to tell Godot which scene to run. I'm just going to press select current, and you can see that our game scene becomes blue to let us know that this is now our main scene. And as you can see, not much is happening here. So let's stop playing by hitting the stop icon here or pressing F8. And let's put in a player to make it more exciting.
right, hold on. So he goes into scene straight away. What's going on here?
Beginner and intermediate courses. Game is in 3D. Most of what you learn here is going to directly apply our game. By default, the only thing in.
Right. Okay. We are starting fresh. So what I need to do, because this is bugging me a bit. Is I'm going to need that there. And then I'm going to need chat there. And you guys aren't going to see much. Not that. No, don't want full screen.
Icon. So let's create a folder where we can put our assets. Let's right click, new folder, and name it assets. Let's also make one for scripts.
So, in there, right click, new folder. Assets. Scripts. It was scripts, wasn't it?
And scenes that
And scene.
we can use later. Now we can simply drag and drop our assets into the asset.
Thank you. Multitasking. Trying to eat dinner. Whilst do this. Right. So, what's he saying?
Folder. So I'll select the assets folder, open up my assets here. I'm going to select all the subfolders.
I might have to do this slightly different. Might have to hold on. I think I may have downloaded his stuff anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah. So let's move that into assets. Just doing it different to the way that he did it because last time I tried it, it didn't work. Right, so that's done that.
And click and drag them into Godot. And voila! We can now see and use all of our assets in Godot. So now we're ready to make our game. So let's talk about how we do that. To make anything in Godot, we use nodes. If we want to make a player character, we do so by putting together a bunch of nodes.
So we know all of that.
We do so by putting together nodes. Character. Player 1.0. So let's create a scene where we'll put everything together. This is going to be a 2D game, so I'll select 2D scene. And let's rename this from node 2D
And we did this.
Game. And even though it's empty, let's go ahead and save it. So hit Control S, go on.
Right, so we're going in here. In scene.
Scenes, and let's save it here. And now we can actually play our game. It's not going to be very exciting, but let's try it out. So let's
Can't overwrite scene, it's still open. What?
character. Player 1.0. Let's create a scene where we'll put everything together. This is going to be a 2D game, so I'll select 2D scene. And let's rename this from node 2D to game. And even though it's empty, let's go ahead and save it. So hit Control S, go under scenes, and let's save it here. And now we can actually play our...
Okay, hold on. So that's done that. So that should have saved it in... No. It's meant to save it in there. There.
game. It's not going to be very exciting, but let's try it out. So let's hit play up here or simply press F5. It's going to tell us that we haven't selected a main scene. We need to tell Godot which scene to run. I'm just going to press select current, and you can see that our game scene becomes blue to let us...
Right, now we're getting on the right.
that this is now our main scene. And as you can see, not much is happening here. So let's stop playing by hitting the stop icon here or pressing F8. And let's put in a player to make it more exciting. So first off, let's create a new scene by hitting the plus sign up here. And this will be our player scene. And the root node for our player is going to be what is called a character body 2D. So let's add a new node by pressing the plus here or hitting Control A. And let's search for character body 2D. As you can see, this is a 2D physics body that is specialized for characters moved by script. So it's perfect for a player character that we want to be able to collide with the environment. So let's hit create. And now we can see our node here, but we can't actually see our player in the scene. Let's add some graphics. Let's add another node. I'm going to hit Control A and let's search for sprite. And as you can see, we can choose a single sprite, or in our case, we want to create an animated character. So let's choose the animated sprite
Okay.
2D. Sprites are just what we call images in our 2D world. Now, with this node selected, we can use the inspector here on the right to change properties on that node. If we select a different node, say our character body 2D, we can now see the properties on that node instead. So our inspector allows us to change things about a node. In our animated sprite 2D, we want to add some animations. And we want to give it some sprite frames, the individual frames that will make up our animation. So let's click here and add a new sprite frames. And now with this selected, we can see that it will open up the sprite frames window.
No, I didn't get a sprite frames window. Right. So why aren't I getting a sprite frame window? Let's have a little Google. Let's have a little Google. Nope. No, I have no idea. Doesn't bring this window doesn't change. Is it that? No. Hmm. So what am I gonna? What am I gonna do if I can't see it? Oh wait, it's there now. What did I do? Wait, I'm so confused. I didn't do anything and that popped up.
The bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet. So let's click that, go into our assets, under our sprites, let's find our knight.png.
Don't have no sprites in there, bruv.
I've gone ahead and packed all the different sprite frames of the knight's animation.
What am I doing wrong? This folder is empty. Hold on. Let's go and download them again. I didn't have to put in my stuff. Right, so this stuff's got it in. Okay. So we'll cut that. Wait, I don't think I can do... Let's open it there. Let's delete all of that. Let's go paste. Grab that. We'll cut that out. And we'll paste it there. And then we'll delete that. Then we've got our sprites there. Right. Cool. That's just re-uploaded. So we'll click that button. There they are. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. Okay. The files were just in the wrong place, I think. Let's just see if we can sort this layout a little bit better for you lot. That looks a little better. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did to get those sprite things to work. Maybe it just needs to update.
Now with this selected, we can see that it will open up the sprite frames window at the bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet. So let's click that, go into our assets, under our sprites, let's find our knight.png. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and packed all the different sprite frames of the knight's animation into a single image. This is called a sprite sheet. It's a very efficient way of working with lots of sprites, such as when doing animations. Otherwise, we would have to create an image for each single frame, which would quickly become an unmanageable amount of files. Now to start adding these frames in, we first need to configure the grid here. Currently it's set to 4x4. Let's go ahead and increase this. I've created an 8x8 grid here, and as you can see, each frame now has its own grid cell. And let's just start by adding the idle animation. To do this, we simply click the frames in the order that we would like. So I'm going to go from the left-hand side here and click. As you can see, it says this to 0, the first frame. Then I'm going to click the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And now it goes from 0 to 3, and we'll play from left to right. We can always click again to remove, and this is how you can quickly build an animation from different parts of your sprite sheet. So I'll select these 4 frames and hit Add Frames. Now let's hit F to center our character on the screen. And I'm going to use the scroll wheel to zoom in.
Zoom!
We can also click and drag with the little mouse button to pan. Now our character looks weirdly blurry. That's because we're working with pixel art, which requires really hard edges. By default, Godot is going to try to do some texture smoothing to make textures look better, but applied to pixel art, that is definitely not the case. So let's simply disable this. So let's go to Project, Project Settings. Let's go under Rendering to Textures. And here on the default texture filter, let's change this from linear to nearest, which will immediately make our pixel art look crisp. Then we can select our animated sprite. Let's try playing the animation. That looks great. I'm going to increase the FPS here to 10 to make it go a bit faster. I'm also going to rename
10 FPS.
The animation here to idle.
Idle.
I'm going to enable autoplay to make sure it plays right when we start the game.
Autoplay.
I'm going to take the sprite here and move it up to make it kind of stand on this line. And that's it for our graphics for now. We'll add more animations later. But as you can see, we're currently getting this warning here in the scene view. And if I hover over it, it's going to say that this node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. And this is because character body 2D is a physics node. Whenever we're working with physics, we need to define a shape that the physics engine can work with. So let's add a new node. I'm going to press the plus sign here. I'm going to search for collision shape 2D, hit create, and here in the inspector.
Did you say collision?
Textures. And here on the default texture filter, that looks also going to play to make it later. Over it, it's going to say that, and this is because a character line, a shape line here. I'm going to search for collision.
Yeah.
Shape 2D, hit create. And here in the inspector, we can now define a new shape. I'm going to add a circle shape.
Whoa, slow down. In the shape, and I'm going to say circle shape. Yep.
I'm going to make this a bit smaller and drag it up. Somewhere around there looks fine. Now you're probably thinking, well, this is pretty far from our actual graphics, but that's totally fine. Colliders rarely need to be very precise, and it's a good rule of thumb to make them a bit smaller than the graphics if you need to. Having colliders that are too large is simply going to be frustrating when playing. So let's now rename the top node here to player. And let's save the scene, Control S, as player, hit save. And now we can go into our game scene and simply draw.
Right. Hold on, where did he save that? You got to be so careful.
Has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects.
Got to be so careful.
And this is because a character body 2D is a physics node. And whenever we're working with physics, we need to define a shape that the physics engine can work with. So let's add a new node. I'm going to press the plus sign here. I'm going to search for collision shape 2D, hit create. And here in the inspector, we can now define a new shape. Somewhere around there looks, but that's thumb to make simply going to be player. And let's save the scene, Control S. As player, hit save.
Okay, so it did do it all in the right bit.
And now we can go into our game scene and simply drag our player in here. So I'm going to go to the top here and drag in the player. We also need to create a camera so that we can control what is currently being shown. So let's add a new node, hit Control A, search for camera 2D,
Control A, camera 2D.
create. And now if we press F, we can see that we have this huge camera view.
F. Oh yeah.
Viewport.
Yeah.
This is definitely currently too large, so let's zoom in on our camera. I'm going to set the zoom here to 4x4 and
He's got the inspector up, and are we on character there? And then zoom. That on the transform? No. Visibility? No. What's he got that under? Camera. He's got his camera. I'm on node. Camera. And then we want zoom. 4. No, not 74. 4x4. Cool. Linked. Zoom.
simply click and drag our camera to be on top of the player. And now we
Okay, so we can camera. Change to the move tool. You know what? Let's get the player. Let's move him out of there because it's hard to see. And then we want it on top of the player. So like here, I guess.
try playing our game. And there you go. We now have a player that is playing an idle animation.
Okay, play. Yep, we got it. He's jamming. Right.
And nothing else is happening. That's because we need to add a script that allows us to move around. So let's close our game, go into our player scene, and with our player node selected, let's press this add script button. Here we can choose a template. Of course, we're going to do...
Right, so we need to go into play on that one. Mm-hmm. And then what do you say?
Here, we can now define a new shape. I'm going to add a circle shape. We also knew that Stephanie currently playing in. Let's press this add script button. Here we can choose
Add script button.
choose a template. Of course, we're going to do some programming in this video, but writing player movement can quickly become a bit
Basic
overwhelming.
movement. Okay,
For now, we'll
so just
use
create
the
that.
Basic movement template provided by Godot.
Okay.
Later, we'll go in and modify it to play different animations and rebind input to the keys we'd like to use.
Okay.
As for the path here, I'm going to make sure that we put this inside of our scripts folder. And let's just name
Scripts
it
folder.
player. Let's
Player.
hit create. And as you can see, this creates a script that will move around our character. I know that this might look
Okay.
really confusing at first, but don't worry, we'll have a look at what all this means later. For now, let's just try playing. And
Okay.
our player immediately falls off the screen. That's because we need to give
Okay.
him a collider to stand on.
We died.
Right now, our player has a collider, but it doesn't have anything to collide with. So in our game, I'm going to go back to the 2D view at the top here. This is where
Yep.
we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node.
Okay.
So let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a static body 2D. And this is another type of physics
Static
body.
body
It's the one
2D.
we use for things that don't need to move. That's
Okay.
what's called static. So it's perfect for creating some ground.
Okay.
Let's hit create. And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So
Yep.
let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A, search
Control
for
A.
collision shape. And for the shape here, we're going to create a new world boundary shape. The world boundary is a type of collider
Create.
that is perfect.
And then over here into shape, new world boundary. Okay.
For stuff like
What the hell?
world boundaries.
Why did that light come on? I can't turn it off. Huh? The light just came on in my... Can't turn it off. What is going on? Weird shit. Unplugged it. Right.
Because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So
Okay.
as you can see, it's currently pointing up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the Move tool by pressing this icon here or simply W on the keyboard.
Yeah.
I'm going to move it down under our character. Then I'm going to go back.
Oh, he's doing it so he drops down a little bit. Okay, we'll do that so we can see it working.
To our select tool, which is here, or simply press Q. And while our collider doesn't have any graphics, it's going to be invisible. We can now play, and there we go. Our player now gently lands on the collider.
No, you don't.
Move around using the arrow keys and jump with the spacebar.
You didn't land on the ground for me, dude. Right, what have we done? So we have static, we have player. Oh, he's changed everything. Oh, I think what I've done here is I was meant to click on game, then add player. Because if you see scene thingies down here, they all go down and then branch off. Mine are all branching off each other. See what I mean? Is there no way to pull that out? Fuck. Okay, let's just get all of these out. So he has static body, and then where's the camera? The camera's right up underneath the player, which is there. Player, what's that say? This node has no shape. Okay. Just go back a bit.
It doesn't have anything to collide with. So for our game, I'm going to go back to the 2D view at the top here. This is where we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node. So let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a static body 2D.
Mm-hmm. It's what I thought it was. Right, hold on. We'll get rid of that. That. So now we just need to go back. We've got the character.
And this is because a character body 2D is a physics node.
So that's fine.
Thinking fairly to R here and drag in the player. We also
So we've done that.
Currently adding our game move that. So we'll go in and mod a path here. I know that this labels off the screen. That's because we need to give him a collider to
We still
set.
have our script, so
Right
we've done
now,
that.
Our player has a collider, but it doesn't have anything to. So we can change from script view to a static body 2D, and this is a.
So click out of that box. And then static body, create. Click out of that box. We need another one because we need, I think, collision as well. Right, cool.
Another type of physics body, it's the one we use for things that don't need to move. That's why it's called static. So it's perfect for creating some ground. Let's hit create. And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A, search for collision shape. And for the shape here, we're going to create a new world boundary shape. The world boundary is a type of collider that is perfect for stuff like, well, world boundaries, because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's
Right, what have I done now? Are you new? I'm new. Very, very, very new. Very, 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 very new. I don't know what I'm doing. Not a clue. How you doing anyway, dude? Welcome. Yeah, so I'm making stupid mistakes, which I know I'm going to do. Like, I'm missing simple things, and I need to watch the video closer. I need to pay more attention. So, we've messed it all up, and I think I have to go back to step 1 to go forward again. Which sucks, but... because for some reason, I don't understand. The node has no shape. It can collide... so it can't collide or interact with any objects, but we done a... I'm pretty sure we had a collision. Just subbed and love watching. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I normally play like loads of other games, but they're stressful and they like, especially FPS games, and they make me rage. So I'm trying to find something I can get my head into and just focus on something a little bit more chill. But yeah, right. We'll do this from scratch. I know it's a bit frustrating to watch, but I need to focus on what I'm doing. I need to know why I'm doing it in order for me to get there, basically.
Player 1.0. So let's create a scene where we'll put everything together. This is going to be a 2D game, so I'll select 2D scene.
So what we're going to do, you can wait a second. We're going to delete the player action and the game and that. So that's all gone. We have everything that he has. Do you do this kind of stuff as well? And we'll even delete you. Save and close. Don't save. Get rid of it all. Fresh.
2D to game.
Game. We've done that.
It's empty. Let's go ahead and save it. So hit Control S, go under Scenes, and let's save it here.
We'll overwrite it.
Play our game.
Oh, nice. How far have you got?
But let's try it out. So let's hit play up here, or simply press F5. It's going to tell us that we haven't selected a main scene. We need to tell Godot which scene to run. I'm just going to press select current, and you can see that our game scene becomes blue to let us know that this is now our main scene. And as you can see, not much is happening here. So let's stop playing by hitting the stop icon here or pressing F8.
Done that.
And let's put in a player to make it more exciting. So first off, let's create a new scene by hitting the sign up here. And this will be our player scene. And the root node for our player is going to be what is called a character body 2D. So let's add a new node by pressing the plus here or hitting Control A, and let's search for a character body 2D.
Character body
2D.
2D.
2D physics body that is specialized for characters moved by script. So it's perfect for a player character that we want to be able to collide with the environment. So let's hit create. And now we can see our node here, but we can't actually see our player in the scene. So let's add some graphics. Let's add another node. I'm going to hit Control A, and let's search for sprite. And as you can see, we can choose a single sprite, or in our case, we want to create an animated character. So let's choose the animated sprite 2D. Sprites are just what we call images in our 2D world. Now, with this node selected, we can use the inspector here on the right to change properties on that node. If we select a different node, say our character body 2D, we can now see the properties on that node instead. So our inspector allows us to change things about a node. In our animated sprite 2D, we want to add some animations. And we want to give sprite frames. Individual frames that will make up our animation. Let's click here.
Does this not frustrate you watching people?
And now with this selected, we can see that it will open up.
So I didn't get this box open up, the sprite animation box. I had to go into... Oh, I shouldn't really have the scripts there, should I? Should I delete them? No, we'll leave them there. Yeah, for some reason that box doesn't open up for me. Even if I go into animation, it's not there. I don't know how or why it's not, but it didn't do it last time. And all I did is I went into scripts and it came up. But it's not doing it this time. And I don't know why. So what's frustrating about this game is... this kind of stuff is if it doesn't... Look, see, it's popped up now, but if it doesn't do it, why doesn't it do it? And I need to know why it doesn't do it. But... Okay, anyway, let's move on.
This sprite frames window at the bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet. So let's click that, go into our assets, under our sprites.
Yeah, I'm very new.
.png.
Very, very new.
I've gone ahead and packed all the different sprite frames of the knight's animation into a single image. This is called a sprite sheet. It's a very efficient way of working with lots of sprites, such as when doing animation. Otherwise, we would have to create an image for each single frame, which would quickly become an unmanageable amount of files. Now, to start adding these frames in, we first need to configure the grid here. Currently, it's set to 4 by 4. Let's go ahead and increase this.
So mine's already 8 by 8 because I've done it.
And as you can see, each frame now has its own grid cell. And let's just start by adding the idle animation.
Okay.
To do this, we simply click the frames in the order that we would like. So I'm going to go from the left-hand side here and click. As you can see, it sets this to 0, the first frame. Then I'm going to click the next one and the next one and the next one. And now it goes from 0 to 3 and we'll play from left to right. We can always...
What's that? It's just become a sponsor. Huh? Why does that come up twice? Why did the alerts come up twice? Oh, a member. Wait. Wait, what? Why does it come up 3 times? Wait. Bro, I'm confused. I think that's just one, but I appreciate it. I don't know why it says sponsor. Oh, there you go. Thanks for the member. I appreciate it, dude. I don't know why that's coming up twice.
Again to remove, and this is how you can quickly
how you doing anyway, dude?
From different parts of your sprite sheet. So I'll select these 4 frames and hit add frames.
Add frames.
F to center our character texture on the screen.
I've already done that.
Use the scroll wheel to zoom in.
And I've already done this next bit.
And drag with the middle mouse button.
We've made it non-blurry.
Now our character looks weirdly blurry. That's because we're working with pixel art, which requires really hard edges. By default, Godot is going to try to do some texture smoothing to make textures look better, but applied to pixel art, that is definitely not the case.
Right.
So let's simply disable this.
We've done that.
Project settings. Let's go under rendering to textures, and here on the default texture filter, let's change this from linear to nearest, which will immediately make our pixel art look crisp. Then we can select our animated sprite. Let's try playing the animation. That looks great. I'm going to increase the FPS here to 10 to make it go a bit faster. I'm also going to rename the animation here to idle. I'm going to enable autoplay to make sure it plays right when we start the game. And finally, I'm going to take the sprite here and move it up to make it kind of stand on this line. And that's it for our graphics for now. We'll add more animations later. But as you can see, we're currently getting this warning here in the scene view. And if I hover over it, it's going to say that this node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects.
So we need to make a shape.
And this is because a character body 2D is a physics node. And whenever we're working with physics, we need to define a shape that the physics engine can work with. So let's add a new node. I'm going to press the plus sign here.
Make sure I click out of it.
Collision shape 2D.
Collision shape 2D.
Here in the inspector, we can
Create.
now define a new shape.
Inspector. New shape.
I'm going to make this
circle.
A bit smaller and drag it up. Somewhere around there looks fine. Now you're probably thinking, well, this is pretty far from our actual graphics, but that's totally fine. Colliders rarely need to be very precise, and it's a good rule of thumb to make them a bit smaller than the graphics if you need to. Having colliders that are too large is simply going to be frustrating when playing. So let's now rename the top node here
to player. And
let's save the scene, Control S, as player, hit save. And now we can go into our game scene and simply drag our player in here.
Whoa, slow down there. That didn't do what I told it to. Control S. Player. Save. Game scene.
To go to the top here and drag in the player. We also need to create a camera so that we can control what is currently being shown. So let's add a new node, hit Control A, search for camera 2D, hit create, and now if we press...
Alright, slow down, dude. So we got little dude in, and we need to do... click out of player, because he's in game. He's got that. Right, okay, so... Control A.
It's F. We can see that we have this huge key, hit create, and now...
So now we're doing a camera. Camera 2D, create. Okay, camera's too big, so we have to resize it.
We can see that we have this huge camera viewport.
So we'll do 4x4.
Too large, so let's zoom in on our camera. I'm going to set the zoom here to 4x4 and simply click and drag our camera to be on top of the player.
Make sure I got drag selected, and
there you go. We now have a player that is playing an idle animation, and nothing else is happening.
We're getting there.
We need to add a script that allows us to move around.
Stop.
So let's close our game, go into our player scene.
Player scene. Player node selected.
Add script button.
Add script.
Here we can choose a template. Of course, we're going to do some programming in this video, but writing player movement can quickly become
There's our script.
overwhelming. So for now, we'll use the basic.
So we got two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete one.
Then later, we'll go in and modify it to play different
can I not delete it?
To the keys we'd like to
Just
use.
close that one.
As for the path here, I'm going to make sure that we put this inside of our scripts folder, and let's just name it player. Let's hit create, and as you can see,
did I do that? I don't know if I did that. I did create the script. It should be where it should be because it's where it should be. I think I did it right.
This creates a scripts folder. Later, we'll go in and modify our game, go into our...
So yeah, so add script. Did it save into the path it should have?
Player scene, and with our player node selected, let's press this add script button. Here we can choose a template, Of course, we're going to do some programming in this video, but writing player movement can quickly become a bit overwhelming. So for now, we'll use the basic movement template provided by Godot. Then later, we'll go in and modify it to play different animations and rebind input to the keys with like
Hello, my poochies is a good girl.
Here, I'm going to make sure that we put this inside of our scripts folder.
Scripts.
Let's just name it player.
Okay, so that was wrong. Scripts. So technically that shouldn't be in there. So we need to remove that. Scripts done. 2D. Let's go back. Let's play.
Create. And as you can see, this creates a script that will move around our character. I know that this might look really confusing at first, but don't worry, we'll have a look at what all this means later. For now, let's just try playing.
Okay.
And our player immediately falls off the screen.
Sweet, we did it right.
Give him a collider to stand on.
Okay.
Right now, our player has a collider, but it doesn't have anything to collide with. So in our game, I'm going to go back to the 2D view at the top here. This is where we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node.
New
so
node.
Let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a static body 2D.
Static body 2D.
Type of physics body. It's the one we use for things that don't need to move. That's
Give it a shape.
Static. So it's perfect for creating some ground.
I think we're going to need a shape.
And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A. Control shape. And for the shape here.
Right, so he's selected that like that, then Control A, and then collision shape, create. So that makes a subfolder under the static body. Right, it's fine. We're getting it.
Create a new world boundary.
New world boundary.
The world boundary is a type of collider
like
that is perfect for stuff like, well, world boundaries, because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's currently pointing up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical.
Starting to make a little bit more sense now.
To undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the move tool by pressing this icon here or simply W on the keyboard, and I'm going to move it down under our character. Then I'm going to go back to our select tool, which is here, or simply press Q. And while our collider doesn't have any graphics, it's going to be invisible. We can now play, and there we go. Our player now gently lands on the collider.
He doesn't.
Using the arrow keys
okay.
And jump with
right. So this is where I got to before, and it wasn't working for some reason. So we Control Z. We've just put that in. So let's redo that last one. Let's click that. Let's click the move tool, and that can go there. That's what you did last time, and then it worked. It's not working. Why is it not working? I did exactly what he said. Exactly what he said. This is where it starts getting tricky. So we go back.
Add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A.
Did that.
For collision shape.
Collision shape 2D.
Here, we're going to create a new world boundary.
Don't want a backseat, but it's because you need to add it to the game scene. No, do backseat, dude. Do backseat. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, do backseat. So that shouldn't be in player at all, right? Right, I didn't see that. Thank you, dude. Honestly, thank you. Right.
So in our game, I'm going to go back.
Okay, so player, I don't need static body. I don't need that in there. And I don't need that in there.
To the 2D view at the top here. This is where we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node.
So he didn't... Yeah, okay. He didn't say you had to change that. This is what I'm saying. So some tutorials really, because they're so used to doing it, they don't explain the really obvious things that trip people over.
But it doesn't have anything to collide with. So in our game...
Oh, he did say it. So he said in our game. But I thought he meant in the actual game, not in the game tab. Okay. Damn. Right, let's get off there. I need to take that kick thing off. I'm not on kick anymore. Static body. Right. Game.
We're going to go back to the 2D view at the top here. This is where we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node.
So then I don't need... I do need the collision thing, don't I? Yeah. Why is that showing up if I'm on a different... So player, so we're in the player tab. We got player, animation, collision,
anything to collide with. So
and
in
then
our
game. We have game,
2D
player,
view.
camera,
Here, this is
right?
where we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node. So let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a static body.
Yeah, okay. So let's add a static body, which is that one.
2D, and this is another type of physics body. It's the one we use for things that don't need to move. That's why
And then
it's
I'm going to
called
need
static.
a
So it's
collision,
good for
right?
creating some ground. Let's hit create, and again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So
Yep.
we're going to hit Control A, search for
Collision.
shape. And for the shape here, we're going to create a new world boundary shape. The world boundary is a type of collider that is perfect for stuff like, well, world boundaries, because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's currently pointed up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical.
Why is that moving that?
I'm
It should
gonna
be
hit
moving that.
Control Z to undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the move tool by pressing this icon here, or simply W on the keyboard. And I'm going to move it down under our character.
See, that's not doing that for me. If I choose that one, it will. Maybe the update slightly changed? He hasn't got no warnings. I've got warnings. This node has no shape. Static body 2D, static 2D, game, collision. Oh, I gotcha. I see what I've done wrong. I see. So we need to delete that. Okay, we need to go to that one. Then we need to add a collision because it's telling the body where it needs to collide to. So that's under there. So then static body, and that will be, why is it? Hold on a sec. Let's get, so why is the player, oh, is it the script telling it? I'm not sure why that's doing that. It's kind of like added to it. Yeah. I'm not sure why that's doing that though. That's not right. Has that got something to do with this script? Oh. Okay. Nope. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I saved it and it didn't do anything. So Okay. So, the only thing I can think of. Why don't I have... Let's delete that. Discard that. Right. What is going on? Oh. Was that it? That was it. It's because of the script. It was a script doing it. Oh. But that script is fine there. That's in the right place. There was a script in the player thingy that was doing it. But it doesn't, it's not too bad because we're still in the right place. So we need to add on there, we need to add a static body, don't we? And then a collision under the sub body. Collision shape. And then there we go to that line there. We go up here. And we go to there. And then we go to run. Here we go. Wait, did it drop? I don't think that dropped, did it? No, it didn't drop. So if it didn't drop, that means... No, that's fine. That's fine. Means the script. We didn't put the script in. We need the script in the player, don't we? So we'll add script. And normal script, which is that. And then we'll play. And it will land. Yes! I mean, that was a long thing to do. However, I didn't look it up. And we managed to work it out. So that's good. Starting to understand stuff. So we've got that. We've got that far. We didn't have to go back. Thank you, dude.
Then I'm going to go back to our select tool, which is here, or simply press Q. And while our collider doesn't have any graphics, it's going to be invisible. We can now play. And there we go. Our player now gently lands on the collider, and we can move around using the arrow keys and jump with the spacebar.
Can we move? Yeah! He's zooming. Well, this, like, doing it this way, you can actually see it working. Like, you can actually, yeah. I don't know, for me, it just clicks. Well, I say it clicks, but it definitely makes you think, though. I'm going to end up falling asleep because my brain's overloaded. Right, play.
Now, our player is currently a bit too fast, and I think his jump is a bit too high, so let's modify our script to change that. Let's close our game, go into our script. And at the top here, there are two constants that we can modify.
Right, can I can bring this out. I can't have the script like that. I need to have it like this. And can I make it bigger? I can. Oh, I'm blind, by the way. So we have speed. I want him to go down to 150. And jump, I would say 200. Let's go to 50. Do we have to... Wait, you can't see this, can you? You can't see my script. Script. Here you can. I'm being an idiot. All right. And then Do I need to save it or is that auto save? We'll find out. Oh, that's better. He does little jumps. Boing, boing, boing. Sweet. F5 to come out. F5 to go in. Right, okay, so what's to come out then? F8 to stop. F5 to go. F8 to stop. Right, cool. And now our scripts should be down at the bottom. There, let's put them back into a... Can I put them anywhere? I can't. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, does it need to be... No, you can't. I think what I'll have to do... Oh, wait a minute. So if I do that and then go scripts... Ah, thought I'd bring it up. Let's go to editor docs. Okay, that doesn't do it. Neither. I thought I could like put it anywhere I wanted because this has got like a little thing you can do that with. But the scripts doesn't unless it's... I've been stupid. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do it that way. I need to come in and out. That's fine. Right, anyway.
Speed as well as our jump velocity. So I'm going to set the speed to something less like 130 and the jump velocity to say -300. And now when we play, it looks and feels a lot better. So our player is moving around, but currently there's not much to look at. So let's build a world to explore.
Yeah.
World building 1.0. So to build our world, let's begin by removing our collider here. We're going to build an actual ground for him to...
He deleted the whole thing. Okay.
to stand on. And let's instead add a tile
So
map.
I'm just going to turn that camera off because it's annoying.
New node and search for tile map. Now,
Town.
the most common way to create levels in 2D is by using tiles. In other words, we
Oh,
build
tiles.
by drawing different tiles onto a grid.
Tile map.
This is a great way to work because we can create a lot of varied levels using just a few tiles.
Bro, this thing is cool the way that does that. If you drag it to a certain spots on the screen, the background will light up a little to indicate. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Let's try it. I did try that, but it didn't flash up. It was like it's not a dockable screen. It's probably something I've done. Maybe I need to zoom out for it to do it. Yeah, maybe I don't have the what you would call it, dockable scenes on or something. It's alright, I just remember to go into it down there.
Packed together into one big image, just like our player was. This is called the tile set. So the tile set is a collection of tiles that we can use to paint from, and the tile map that we just created is the node we use to paint these tiles into our world.
Okay.
So to start painting on our tile map, we need to add a tile set. So in our inspector under tile set, we'll create a new tile set. And if we press it here, we get to configure some things about it. The main thing you want to make sure is set correctly is the tile size.
Tile size.
The tile set in our asset does indeed have 16 by 16 pixel tiles, so we'll just leave.
Right. Tile size, transformation, position, layers. What one does he have open? Tile map. Tile map. Tile size. Why don't I have tile size then? I have rendering quality. He has tile shape and everything. Did I choose the wrong one? No, tile map. Dude is goated, capable of making high graphic games in 3D. Bro, I can't even make a 2D game. If you click on the tile set word, in the expector. Oh, bro, what? Tile set. Why doesn't it just like pop up there though? In the inspector, right under tile map, click on the tile set tab you just made. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you've got to, right, so you've got to click, you've got to make sure that you're on your project thing. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh. He doesn't say any of this. I don't know if he's showing it, but I've because of the way I've got it laid out, I can't really see the screen. Oh, unless I do that. Don't want to do that. Thank you, dude.
Bottom here you can see that we have two tabs. We have the tile set
Yeah.
and tile map.
Yeah.
So before we can start painting with our tile map, let's go into our tile set and configure this property.
Okay.
The main thing we want to do is drag in our tile set asset. Let's
Okay.
go into our assets folder under sprites and drag in the world tileset.png. It's going to ask us if we would like to automatically create tiles in the atlas. We do, so let's press yes. And now let's make some more room here and we can zoom in to view it. And as you can see, it's actually gone ahead and automatically detected the grid cells that have tiles.
Yes.
If for some reason it's made an error, we can always use our eraser here to remove tiles. In this case here, it thinks that the top of the palm tree is a bunch of different tiles.
Okay.
To use the eraser to get rid of these and instead go
Eraser to get rid.
out of the erase mode and then hold down shift while clicking and dragging to turn this into one big tile. It's also split up the trees into 3 different tiles, but in this case it's actually something.
Oh wait, hold on, dude. That's not right. So I need to one big tile. So I need to do that and then shift click that. Yeah, cool. Take it off the rubber and then bosh. Right, I think that's it. How's it going, Mikkel? How you doing, dude? No, you're not bad. I'm dyslexic, dude. It's hard for me to read things and understand.
Because it allows us to create trees of varying heights. I'll show you this once we start painting. Other than that, I think it looks good. So with this tile set up, we can now go to our tile map and start painting. Make sure that the scene has the select tool and that the tile map has the paint tool enabled.
Yep.
And now let's simply select a tile and start painting it in. If you make a mistake, you can always right click to remove. So
Okay. Right, so this is where the fun. So this part, basically, you just design your own world however you want. Just paint away and kind of like Minecraft it out, I guess. So let's
fast forward through me drawing out the level here. As you can see, I begin by blocking out the most essential game parts, leaving in room for gameplay objects like moving.
right, so he's making sure you can jump.
And then only once I'm finished with that, I start decorating. And if the trick here is that you can select multiple tiles at once.
Oh, okay.
More than one, and you can.
Hold on, so if you can select multiple tiles at once, so then why didn't he do... Hold on, let's do that. So that does one. So then if we do, it's going to be shift click, right? That's going to do that. Right, so we don't want that. So we want technically that. Yeah? Yeah. So we'll do something like that. It's going to run along there. We'll put some rocks under here. Stick that there. And then we will go back to this. We are good. And then, you know what? I'm not going to do it the same as him. We're going to have a jump going in here. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if how far we can jump. We'll have to try it, won't we? To there. So we'll do that. Let's play. Yeah, I forgot about that. We didn't put the block, did we, underneath it? We'll assume that we can jump that far. We'll do that. And these are just different colored tiles. Let's say when we get to there, we want to go up to about there. So if we select that, don't know if we're going to be able to jump up that high. And then maybe that there. And then we'll do this along here. We'll stick these little bridges in. And because we've gone higher, we could actually, no, can we stick that like that and then this here? So we've got a ladder going up. We'll come off, we'll go onto this. And then we will jump up and go along. Then we'll have another jump there. And what else could we say we want? Right. Shout at me. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm doing it right. So I can do whatever I want. I don't think he can jump that high. So what we might have to do, we might have to do a little cheeky thing like that for him to jump on. He's definitely not going to jump that high, I don't. Oh, excuse me. We can add all the foliage and stuff like that after. I'm not going to put all the blocks in it because I just want to get on with the tutorial and see if it works.
Select mode in order to select large chunks and move them.
Oh, that's cool. Hope I don't get demonetized for this music. Let's mute.
Now once I'm ready to start decorating, let me just show you the cool trick with the trees here. So let's say we want to add a tree here at the top. Well, then we can actually just paint the bottom and choose how tall we want the tree to be and then paint the top. That's one of the advantages of working with tiles, is that we can also make individual elements really flexible.
Element.
So with the level, let's just go ahead and press play and our player is going to fall right off. That's because we need to add a physics layer to our tiles.
Yes, we do.
We go to our tile map, go under our tile set, physics layers, and add a...
Right, tile map. Tile set. Inspector, tile map. We got tile set. Wait, what? What have I missed? Hold on a sec. Say that again.
That's one of the advantages of working with tiles, is that we can also make individual elements really flexible. So once you're happy with the level, let's just go ahead and press play and our player is going to fall right off.
Yeah.
That's because we need to add a physics layer to our tiles. To do this, we go to our tile map, go
Tile set. He's got like a He's got like an extra little tab there. I've got this. It's not helpful for me. Wonder if I can change that. I need to see the blocks. Anywho, we did that, and then we want to go tile set.
Under our tile set, physics layers, and add a new layer.
Okay, tile set. And then tile set. And then under our physics layers, we want to add element. Cool. We're getting there.
Then with this layer, we can go under our tile set.
Tile set.
Choose what tiles belong to the physics layer, because we don't want to collide with everything in our tile map.
Yes, we do.
Trees and
Everything.
bushes, we just want to pass right through.
No.
So let's go to paint here, and the property
Paint.
that we want to paint is
Oh.
the physics layer 0 we just created.
Oh, I get it.
And now we can actually go ahead and paint onto our tiles these physics settings. So I'm simply going to paint this onto all the different solid tiles. And if you make a mistake and want to remove a tile, we go here, select clear, and now we can paint with no fit.
Right. What a mistake at the maker. So all of those down the bottom there. And that one, get off my screen. That one. And we don't want to hit the trees. We don't. I mean, technically we do want to maybe hit the mushrooms because we can jump on them. Do you know what I mean? We could jump on the mushroom to jump over to something further, but we'll do that later.
6, or we can go back to the default tile shape, which is the entire tile, and paint with that, or simply hit F to do that. So C and F are the shortcuts here.
Okay.
Now there are also some tiles that we do want physics on, but where we need the collider to only be on part of the tile, such as our bridge here.
Yes.
So if I zoom in on our bridge, you can see that if I just paint physics onto these, it doesn't look right. Instead, we need to go in and only paint a partial collider.
Okay, so I worked this out already. The only reason I worked this out is because this is like automation. Oh my god, automation when it comes to music. I got a music degree, by the way, if you guys didn't know. And you move bits up and down where you want it to actually be. So that's what this reminds me of, this bit. And I could, oh, actually, so if I did this, I know this is a bit OTT, but if I did that, if I was to take the time, I'm not going to do it now because you guys are going to get bored, but if I was to do that on all of my blocks, technically, when the character's running, he will go up and down, right? Technically. I will save that till later when I'm not streaming, because watching me do that is like watching paint dry, I think.
Over here on the left, we can actually modify these colliders to exactly suit our needs.
Oh, there you go.
We can even add and remove points by clicking and right-clicking. But in this case, 4 points will do just fine, and that's a good shape for a collider. Then we can paint these onto the 3 different tiles, and then for the next one here.
Oh, wait, no way. Ah, I thought so. It's lucky I checked that. I thought so. So what I need to remember is I can't have everything highlighted. If I have everything highlighted, then I'm screwed, basically. Very, very dangerous stuff. So is that going to change everything? It only changes it if I click on it. Okay, cool. Right, so that's fine. So if I click on this and then I go there, there, can I zoom out? Zoom in so it's nice and big. So that's on the bottom one there. And what we're gonna do for this one, there we go, that's better. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna have to change it at least like this, because otherwise he wouldn't be stepping on the block. Like, if you're not going to take care of your game, what's the point in making it in the first place? So if I do that, and that's done all those three. Technically, I could change it, right? So that's cool.
We can configure it.
So then if I do this and now change that, take that out, take that one out. We can go, I don't know why that zoomed in, but okay. Oh, that's a bit rough. Oh, we can move it. Okay. Go to there. Is there a snapping on this? There's not. Or is there? Am I just being a bot? Like that. That will be for that, and that. And we click on this one. We go on the top there. And we add to go up. And another one to go up. Bring that over. Hey. Bring that over there. And we'll stick that one up there. That will go there. Down. That like that. Add. Here. And here. So that will be for that and that. Now for this one, we want to go delete, 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 up, down, and down. And that should be for all of them. Cool.
This up a bit. I'm going to paint that on as well. And then for the final one here, let's go ahead and make that go in the opposite direction. And here you actually want to be pretty precise whenever you have an overlap of the colliders here. I think that looks pretty good. This helps avoid that our character gets stuck. I'm also going to take the tile map and drag it to the very top so that we can always find it. And now when we play, we are indeed colliding with our environment. Awesome. Now we probably
Wait, why don't I have... There's something wrong here. What does that say? The tile map node is decrypted as... Convert the tile map to a set of tile map nodes. Open the tile map button panel with the node selected. Click on the toolbox icon, top right corner. Choose extract tile map layers as individual tile map nodes. He didn't do that. Yeah, he didn't do that. So why do I have to do that? I was going to say something about that, but then the tutorial will be out of date. Yeah. So. To convert the tile map to a set of tile map layer nodes, open the tile map button, which is at the bottom. The node selected. Click toolbox icon, top right corner, and choose extract. Didn't work. Let's see what happens. I did it. Right. So he can jump that far. Seems to be working. I don't know why it's done a layer. Right, let's hold on. Hold on a second. Before we just... Let's just see. I'm just going to see if this works. It does work. Okay, so we've got a warning, but it still works. We're going to have to address that though, because that's going to be... So have I got to select all my tiles and then... Individual tile map nodes. So that's saying each block I've got to extract as a different block. I think that's what that means. I could be completely wrong. For now, I don't think it matters. It's doing what it should be doing. It's probably bad practice not to do that the other way. Yeah. We'll just crack on with that for a sec. We'll just go with whatever this says. But I'm pretty sure it does mean you select one and then change it. Unless it means do that. Like you select all the blocks you want to select, then extract. I don't know. But it's not disappearing. So I don't know. To convert a tile map to a set of tile map layer nodes, open the tile map button panel. Right. Tile map. Is it because we're not doing... Tile map? No, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is that, what I'm saying. Extract the... I'm pretty sure that is that. But anyway.
Our camera to follow the player because he's currently just running off the screen. So I'm going to make some room here. I'm going to take the camera 2D and simply drag it under the player. Making it a child of the player means that it will just automatically follow the player node. I'm also going to make sure that the camera is still positioned right on top of the player, and we can even turn on position smoothing to really smooth out our camera follow. So I'm going to enable position smoothing on the camera with a default speed of 5 pixels.
Position smoothing. With 5 megapixels.
And now when we play, as you can see, our camera smoothly follows our player.
Okay. Sounds good. Yep. All good. F8. Nice.
Awesome. So now we have a first draft of our game world, but so far everything is stuck to the grid. let's start adding some dynamic and moving elements, such as platforms. Platforms, some that move and some that don't. So whenever we are creating a new element of our game, we begin by making a new scene. And for the root node here, I'm going to hit add and search for the animatable body 2D. This is a physics body that we use whenever we want to animate a node and still have it collide properly with other nodes in its path, which is perfect for moving platforms that should still collide properly with our player. So let's hit create and let's add some graphics. So Control A, we'll search for sprite and select the sprite 2D. And now we can drag in the texture we want. So let's go under our assets, sprites, and drag in the platforms.png. Let's hit F and zoom in. And as you can see, this is also a sprite sheet and it's currently just displaying all of them. So let's go in and define exactly which one we want.
Where did he drag and drop that? Did he just drag and drop that in the
Add some graphics, so Control A.
in the window?
Search for sprite and select the sprite 2D.
Tilemap node, you add layer in the inspection. Tilemap layer node, you add more tilemap layer nodes as layers, background, foreground, for example. Both tilemap nodes, right? Right, okay.
And now we can drag in the texture we want. So let's go under our assets, sprites, and drag in the platforms.png.
Ah, so yes, okay. So he's dragging it over here.
F and zoom in. And as you can see, this is also a sprite sheet and it's currently just displaying all of them. So let's go in and define exactly which one we want to show. We can do this under region, labeled, and hit edit region. And so we can kind of crop out the element that we want to show. I'm going to change the snap mode here to pixel snap. And I'm just going to go for a default grass platform. That looks good. And now when we close it, we can see our sprite perfectly cropped out. Again, we have the warning here, so let's go ahead and add a collision.
Wait. Warning. Animation. Add collision.
Shape 2D. For the
Yeah.
shape, I'm going to add a rectangle shape. And now we can simply click and drag this to configure it. Then let's rename our
Kind of being a bit lazy with it. How can we take off grid snap? Use smart snap. Use grid snap, shift G. I think we're zoomed in so much that it doesn't matter anyway. Bro, watch this. I can't, dude. Making games, man. What do you mean, why? I can't, dude. Gotta do this, I've got focus. I'll watch it after, dude, when I get time. So we did that.
up node here to platform.
Platform.
And save the scene, so Control S in our scene. Scenes folder, hit save. We've actually created our platform. So in our game
Sick.
scene, we can drag it in, go under scenes, find the platform, drag it into.
Okay, that's pretty handy. Platform. Dun dun dun. Wait, hold on. I didn't see that bit. How dare you? So that should have changed that. Let's delete it. Yes. And then do it again. Nope. Why hasn't that changed on there? What did I miss?
Scenes out here to the shape 2D.
Oh, he's only got one. He's only got one. Why have I got two? Hold on a sec. Can I press shift click and crop? Hold on. We must have crop on here. Transform. No, no, no. Visibility, no. Offset, no. Texture, no. It's not position, it's not scale. Visibility? No. Texture? No. Order, no. I want to edit this region again. Okay. Thank you. So that's just going to be that top one, right? So then we want that to go on there. Zoom. I don't have snap on, so why is it snapping? Control Alt and that stuff doesn't stop. Oh, that's symmetry. That's cool. Maybe that's as much. Okay, you know what? No, I can't deal with that. There must be a free mode. Test not. Oh no. Pixel snap, take off. Nope. Not like that. Yeah, I don't like that. That's horrible. But maybe that's all you can get. Maybe that's because you zoomed in so much. That is the smallest pixel you can get. It's bugging me though. That is bugging. Be fine for now. Relax yourself. Right, Control S. We've saved it. Game. Platform. Ta-da.
Going to add a rectangle shape, and now we can simply click and drag this to configure it. Then let's rename our top node here to platform and save the scene. So Control S. In our scenes folder, hit save. We've actually created our platform. So in our game scene, we can drag it in, go under scenes, find the platform, drag it into wherever we'd like, and let's hit play. And as you can see, it works. However,
it just works. Da 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 da. It does. I'm a genius. He does bounce, look. That's got to be changed. He stops there. Look. Ladders don't work. Yeah. Dead. Cool.
one problem right now is that we can't actually jump onto.
Oh. I saw this just now. You can't jump underneath. It's only one-way collision on, right? Yes. Yes. So we can jump underneath it now. I see that in there. I was wondering if that was if that was what that is.
The platform from underneath. To fix this, we turn it into a one-way platform.
Oh
So
yeah.
Platform C. Let's select our collision shape and enable one-way collision. And now when we play, we can jump.
Oh, Twitch, man. Why do you have to keep putting your bots on my channel? I don't want to buy any whatever it is you're trying to sell me. Go away. Do you want to buy cheap views? No. No, don't. Thanks. Cool. We're getting there.
Platforms from underneath. However, the player is currently passing behind the platform. This is because the platform is currently
Oh, so then change the layer.
in the tree.
Switch the layer.
At each frame,
My Twitch. Bro, I have so many windows open right now. Like, it's crazy. I think it's just CW2. CW and then number 2, not TWO. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. CW2. Right, so we're jumping behind the thing at the moment. Cheers, dude. Appreciate it. We want to jump in front. So we need to change the order of that. So we need that to go, I think, underneath there. Like, I'm pretty sure that's it. Like that. And then when we jump in front. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So the reason I know kind of that stuff is because of Photoshop. And I used to do a lot of kind of Photoshop. So that the scene selection, the layer selection has to be a certain way for things to do certain things.
player is drawn first, and then the platform is drawn on top. We could just move the player in the tree, but I don't want to depend on that. Instead,
Oh, are we going to code it? All right, we'll learn how to code it then.
we fix the draw order by changing the z-index of the player.
Oh.
In our player scene, we go under ordering and set the z-index to something higher like 5. By default, all visible nodes have a
Ah.
0.
So basically, what he's saying is, if this was like Photoshop or something, if you put everything on the same front visual, or say like if you had 3 lines and everything was on the first line, it would all be merged. But if you put something on, say like you had, like you said, 5 lines. If I put something on 5, that will always be there. Everything else can be around that, and nothing will ever go on that. So if you don't put more than one thing on that number 5, then everything else will go around it. So basically, he's going to bring the character right at the front of the screen and push everything back behind it, I think.
Because they all have the same index, they are drawn according to their order in the tree. So by setting the z-index to a higher value, like 5, we ensure that our player will always appear on top. And now if we play, we can see that our player passes in front of the platform.
Okay. Let's see if it does. Kind of made it hard for myself because I don't have a don't have it there, but yeah, it works. Need to sort that out as well. That's a bit buggy. I don't really like that. Like the jump. Yeah. No, I'm going behind. I went behind that, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going behind it. That's not right. Okay. Let's look, see what we've done wrong.
And as you can see, it works. However, one problem right now is that we can't actually jump onto the platform from underneath.
Yeah, so we did that.
We can jump behind the platform. This is because the platform is currently after the player in the tree. This means that each frame, the player is drawn first, and then the platform is drawn on top. We could just move the player in the tree, but I don't want to depend on that. Instead, we fix the draw order by changing the z-index of the player. So, in our player scene, we go under...
Aha, seen what I've done wrong already. Cool. We're getting there. 0, I need to click on player. And then go to ordering 5. And then we'll go back to game. We'll play. Oh. There we go. Got to remember to click on what you change. What you want to change, make sure you've clicked on it. Right, we're getting there.
Ordering and set the z-index to something higher like 5. By default, all visible nodes have a z-index of 0. Because they all have the same index, they are drawn according to their order in the tree. So by setting the z-index to a higher value like 5, we ensure that our player will always appear on top. And now if we play, we can see that our player passes in front of the platform. So our platform is working, but it's currently just hovering there. We might want some platforms to move around to increase difficulty. So let's use animation to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to leave this platform here as kind of a static platform. I'm just going to place it there. Then I'm going to place another platform over here.
Okay. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's go to platform. We stick it about there. And what I'm going to do is he's going to do left and right, clearly. I'm going to do up and down.
This is the platform that I would like to move back and forth. In fact, let me just go into the tile map and make this gap even larger. There we go. So to add animation to this platform only, we simply select it, add a new node, and we want to use an animation player.
Animation player. So static body animation. What am I doing wrong here? There it is, player.
Let's hit create. And now we can add a new animation, and let's name that move.
Okay, animation, new animation, move up and down.
Animation players in Godot are extremely powerful because they allow us to animate pretty much anything. In this case, we just want to do something really simple. We want to go to our platform and make a keyframe under transform for the position. So I'll hit the key right here and hit create.
Okay. So that is our X. We don't want to use X because I think X is left and right, Y is up and down. Because it's 2D, so we don't get a Z. I think. Get out my face. So we don't want. No. I don't want you to key anything. Yes, I am right. So we want to key. No, actually. I'll stick it here. No, I want to stick it here just in case people get freaked out and they jump off and die. So I think key there. Create new track position and insert a key. Hold shift when clicking the key icon to skip the dialogue. Create. So then, so that's position 1. That's going to be position 2. So if we go to, how do I lock? There we go. So if I go to there and then do key. So this is the same as doing automation, like I said, in audio. It kind of works out the same way, I think. There you go. So if we do that. Nice. But what we want then, if that's doing that from that position to that position, we're going to want to somehow we're going to want to, oh, there you go, do auto. So that should go up and down now. Right, that's just going up and up. Okay, so that's looping back. We also want it on auto. And what do we want? Move up and down. There's reset animation. Come on, what am I missing? Think about it. Think about it. What am I missing? Something to bring up. And we want it to reverse it as well. Let's see what he says.
Then we can go forward in our timeline here to say 1 second, move our platform to the right. I'm going to click and drag. I'm also going to hold down shift to kind of snap it to one axis. Let's move it to there, and let's add another keyframe. And now we can see that if we play, the animation plays. We also want this to loop, so I'm going to select loop here.
Yeah.
However, this is going to loop in a way that it snaps back to the original keyframe. Instead, let's press it again.
Oh, so it was just me not knowing the buttons. So up and down. That's too fast. So can we stretch the timeout? How do we stretch the seconds? Edit? No. 1. I thought if I did that and did 2, it just goes back to 1. Not sure what that does. I don't think that does anything. Okay.
And now you can see that it's going to start ping-ponging.
Gotcha. Thank you. Two. Stop. Oh, wait. I could put a delay on it as well so it stops halfway. This is so cool, man. Oakley.
If this is currently too fast, we can simply increase the length of our animation. So here's the length. Let's set it to 1.5 instead and drag our last keyframe to the end. And there we go. We now have a moving platform. Let's just make sure that we set it to autoplay. And now when we play the game and go to the place where we made our...
Yeah. Right. Cool. Got it. Understand. What we want to do now is rename this. Yeah, exactly. Rename that one to platform 1. You pick UD up down. And then what do I want to do? Oh, don't tell me that's going to be a different... No, it shouldn't be. Right, cool. I was wondering, because I changed the name, is that going to get it confused? Because it's... Okay, cool. Right, cool. The only reason I say that is because it's changed the window from what it was. And then when you go in that, it's not there anymore. Do you see what I mean? I can't now test it. Let's just... Can I control Z? No. Okay, that's a bit weird. Oh. I reset it, didn't I? I was on the reset. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Right, that's fine. So now what we want to do is we want to go right click and duplicate. And then we want to do platform 2 FB forward back. Click that one. That's not what I wanted. So platform 1, platform 2. Oh, do I need to make another? I didn't want to duplicate that one. It was that one I wanted to do, wasn't it? Stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It's this one I want to do. Platform 2. So that's that one. We can hide it. Platform 2. We can move it to here. And what we can do is if we go to tile map, tile, was it set? No. Tile map, and no. There was a way of moving them both. Can't remember what he said. Oh, there. We'll put that there. So we'll go platform 2. And then we want to go to transform position. And we want, should we leave it? Let's do that so it actually locks. There. Where did that just disappear to? Why did it go back down there? That was weird. I hope that's not going to think... No, it's not. It can't do. So we go 0 seconds key 1. No way. Didn't know you could do that. To... No. Stay there. That. Keyframe. Why does it keep changing? Keyframe. Keyframe. Why is that not doing what it's supposed to be doing? Like keyframe 1 is there, but Am I being stupid? Is it? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so it's copied all the properties of it. So what I want to do is delete that sub automation. Now I want to move it. Yeah. So node, animation, create. And then well, you've even got physics thingy on it. Animation. New animation. FB. Right, that should be right. I'm going to want it on auto. Don't need to do that. What am I clicking that for? Forward and back. Okay, that's not doing anything. What am I missing here? What have I missed? Oh, okay. So we want that there, and that to go like that. Yep. And then we want that to go there. And then like that. I might have done too many. Let's go back. And go back one more, so there isn't anything there. We click from here. Keyframe. I'm hoping keyframe. Thank you. Then we go over to there, and then we drag that to there. Keyframe, and we'll do that for to repeat that way, back and forward. Drag to there. Play. What? Oh. Okay. So get rid of them. There. It's this one I want. Wait, why did that do that? It jumped back. Create. There. And then we move it to there. And then create. And then that. And then 2. Auto. Position. Play. Right, cool. Cool. We're getting it. We are getting it. Also, let's stop that from playing and let's do save. We haven't saved it in ages. Let's also put that back so we can see it. How's it going, Oatmeal? How you doing, dude? And let's play. Let's see what we got. So we've got up and down. We don't need to jump on this platform, but we can. Oh, do you know what I need to do? I just remembered. Oh no, we don't. We don't. That's fine. Right, so that works. Right, so what we need to change, just very quickly, because it's bugging me out, is tile map. Tile set. We need to change the collision thing. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I know this is my first day of learning how to program. We need to change the collision thing on here, and I can't remember. Was it in this one? It was in this one, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Oh, wait, hold on. Wasn't in transform. So I clicked one of them. I remember clicking it and then it changed, and then we could edit the physics of it. Forgotten how to do it. Oh, was it that one? Is it the pencil tool? Can't remember. Wasn't any of this. In setup. What, in my tile set? Right. Bottom of the screen, tile set. Yeah. Select a property, physics 0 in setup. Middle of the setup. That one. No, it wasn't setup, was it? I thought paint. Oh. Yeah, there we go. It was that, wasn't it? Select. And then physics. We wanted, it was that one it was getting stuck on, wasn't it? It shouldn't be. That doesn't make sense. Thank you, dude. Yeah, it shouldn't get stuck. Maybe we'll just put that up there. That's better. I just don't like that. I don't like that. That's horrible. Yeah, I can't get on board with that, dude. That's not, it's not great. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hold on. It's that one. And then this one. Try that again. That's better. Cool.
Platform, we can see that it's moving back and forth. And if we jump onto it, the player will smoothly follow it. Really cool. And there's already so much you can do with this. Next up, pickups. Now let's add a coin that we can pick up. Again, we start by creating a new scene. Let's create a new node, and let's this time search for area 2D. This is a type of node that we use whenever we don't want to collide with other objects, but instead we just want to define an area in which we can detect collisions. So we simply use this to detect if another body enters, such as the player character.
Okay.
Let's create an area 2D. Let's also add some graphics, so Control A, search for sprite, and we'll select the animated sprite. Under animation, let's add some new sprite frames, select it, and let's load in from a
On the animation, sprite frames, yeah.
sprite sheet here. I'm going to use the coin.png, zoom in on this.
Coin? Wait, what? We got a coin one.
Next up, pickups. Now let's add a coin that we can pick up. Again, we start by creating...
Has the heating been on all this time? It has. The radiator's hot. Could you turn it off, please?
a new scene. Let's create a new node, and let's this time search for area 2D.
Area 2D, yeah.
Node that we use whenever we don't want to collide with other objects, but instead we just want to define an area in which we can detect collisions. So we simply use this to detect if another body enters, such as the player character. Let's create an area 2D. Let's also add some graphics, so Control A, search for sprite, and we'll select the animated sprite. Under animation, let's add some new sprite frames, select it, and let's load in from a sprite sheet.
Oh, okay, so we're doing... Right, okay, cool. Oh, he tells us how to get the animation screen up. Oh, damn. You just got to click sprite frames. I'm so stupid. Cool, just joined your disc. Cheers, buddy, appreciate it. Not much happens in there. Not much happens in there. But I think it will. If I start getting into this, and I've already got a couple of people that want to get involved, but they work quite a lot, so this is my job, doing content, so I've got all the time in the world. So let's add those. I think we're going to be adding the coins, which is the coin. So we'll open that and zoom. So I guess we're going to want it like that. 12. And that should be alright, right?
I'm going to use the coin.png, zoom in on this, and this only has one grid cell on the vertical, and horizontally it has 12. And now we can click from left to right, or simply click and drag, and add the frames. Let's hit F and zoom in, set the FPS to 10 and hit play. And that's our coin animation. Let's make sure that this auto plays.
Da 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 da. What does it look like? F. I don't know, I quite looked a bitty. Yeah. Yeah. Tile, right. Okay, cool. I quite like it being slow. Kind of makes it look Mario. It's a bit too clean, that. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do it like that.
And just like a normal physics body, an area 2D also needs a collision shape. So let's add a collision shape 2D, and then for the shape, let's just choose a circle shape.
Circle. I mean, I wouldn't have gone with a circle. I would have gone with the Calypso one, because it is that shape. It makes more sense to me, but maybe it's because of the shape of the circle when the coin's actually at 0 on the measure. Okay, right. I'll stop yawning. Put it to absolute 0 again. Zoom.
Decrease the radius a bit, and that's actually
Well, you want it inside.
all we need. So let's select our area and rename it to coin and save the scene. And now we can simply drag it into our game. So under scenes, we'll take the coin and place it around the level.
Let's go. Ta-da. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it would be a different shape, but oh, excuse me, I don't keep yawning now. Killing me brain. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this because I'm that type of guy.
You can always use Control D to duplicate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't press Control D when you're not actually in the program. Oh, and it does that. Cool. Can we get some snapping going on? How close are we? I'm going to make it awkward. I'm being a douche part. We want to go there. Oh, actually, no, we don't. You know what we want to do? We want to do it like that, I think. Let's get some snappy going on. Just so people have to go down there. You know what I'm going to do? I keep waving my hand. I normally have a camera on, right? I keep waving my hands around. You can't actually see me doing it, but what I'm thinking of doing on this bit here, what I could do is have, if you jump here and hit it, we could have like a kill zone. You have like spikes come out or something. So there. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, cool. Right, hold on once. I've got an idea. So if I do... I'm going to do 2 more. So these 2. I'm going to put here. Did I pick all of those coins up? Did that group those coins? 5. Where's 4? Hey. What I'm going to do is do these here. Like that. And can I now... Is there a way that I can make a new folder? It's getting too messy for me. Like this on the left is getting too messy for me. I don't like it. Let me just change this. Tree coin 4. Tree coin 5. Instead of folders, you use nodes. Ah. Like that. Create new node. Okay. We'll do that after. So basically what I wanted to do so that tile map's there. So if I do yeah. Right. So it's just node, isn't it? And then create. Cool. Okay. So now we've got 2 hidden coins. Let's play. Let's see. We're not going to be able to pick up the coins or anything like that. I know that. What I'm looking for is how tall the character is compared to the coin. Right, so they're not even going to know they're there. So they could be hidden coins. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do that.
And now if we play, we can see that the coin is here, but nothing happens if we enter the area.
Well, my coin's spinning. My coins ain't spinning. Hey. What have we missed out on here? Did he put any code in, or am I just being stupid?
And now we can click from left to right, or
Yeah, we did that.
and add the frames.
Right.
F and zoom in. Set the FPS to 10 and hit play.
Ah,
And that's our
that's what we didn't do. We didn't do that at the start. Am I going to have to get rid of all of them? Oh no, we did. Is it because I need to select them all? No. Ah. That's exactly what I need to do. Hopefully that's done it for all of them. Here we go. Brilliant. Yeah. Right, so that's that. What else we got going on?
coin animation. An area and say that the coin is here, but nothing happens if we enter the area. So
Ooh, coding.
our first script.
Coded.
So in our coin scene, we
Yeah.
select the coin node and hit
Coin.
add script. This time for the
Coin
template,
node.
let's just choose the default.
And script. Bosh. We're gonna select default. Okay.
template, and for the path, let's make sure that this goes under
in scripts.
Scripts folder. I'll create, and this is what it looks like when we create a default script in Godot. We can see that we've created the script on an Area 2D node, and that it's automatically made to function for us that we often use. Ready and process. Currently, both of them only have the pass keyword, which means do nothing.
Yeah.
So this script, if we run it, will do absolutely nothing. Now, the ready function is called right when our node enters the scene tree, which is just at the start of the game. So we can put code here that we want to happen immediately. Let's try it out by printing a quick message to see if it's working. So I'm going to write print, then in parentheses and quotes, I'm going to put I'm a coin. And if we play now, the print doesn't do anything in our game, but it does show our message I'm a coin in the output window. This is also referred to as the console and is where we see messages such as prints and errors. However, you might also notice that the message displays multiple times. That's because we currently have multiple coins around our game, and the script runs for each and every one. So since we have 5 coins, it displays I'm a coin 5 times.
Okay.
But we don't want anything to happen when we start the game. So I'm actually just going to remove these 2 functions. Instead, we only want to do something once our player enters the coin area. And for this, we use a signal. Signals allow us to trigger code based on events that happen in our game. Godot has many built-in signals we can use. If we select our Area 2D node and go to the Node tab, we can see all the signals on this node. We want to use the body entered signal, which is triggered whenever a physics body enters the area. Since our player has a character body 2D node, this is going to trigger the signal. So to connect it, we simply double-click it.
Okay. Let's do that again because I was just listening to that.
Let's make sure that this goes under the script automatic test. Quick in the just going to enter code. If we select our Area 2D node and go to the Node tab, we can see all the signals on this node. We want to use the body entered signal, which is triggered whenever a physics body enters the area. Since our player has a character body 2D node, this is going to trigger the signal. So to connect it, we simply double-click it and hit connect. As you can see, this creates a new function in our script called onBodyEntered with a green arrow that shows that this is triggered by a signal. So let's here try writing a...
Okay. Yeah. Is the music's been designed by Zenpai Gaming. It's free. It's free. It's the only copyright music I can find, and it's the only stuff that actually lets me concentrate, basically. So we want to go to five. So we want to go. No, we don't need to do that, do we? We're not doing.
print function that says something like +1 coin. Now we're
Right. Do we need the exclamation at the end?
when we play and enter the coin area, it's going to print +1.
Right, so it's printing down the bottom. Right, okay, so ooh. It didn't like that. Oh, there's something wrong. Phaser error. Oh no. Right, what have we done wrong? Function body void. So he's lying to us. Oh. Right, I get you. Yeah, so it's plussing all the coins in. And I'm not even touching them.
One coin. However, this message will actually display no matter which body enters the area.
But mine displayed without anything entering the area. It just displayed. Okay. On body entered.
Two function for us that we often use, ready and process. Currently, both of them only have the pass keyword, which means do nothing. So this script, if we run it, will do absolutely nothing. Now, the ready function is called right when our node enters the scene tree, which is just at the start of the game. So we can put code here that we want to happen immediately. Let's try it out by printing a quick message to see if it's working. So I'm going to write print, then in parentheses and quotes, I'm going to put I'm a coin. And if we play now, the print doesn't do window and then every functions. Instead, we only want to do something once our player enters the coin area. And for this, we use a signal. Signals allow us to trigger code based on events that happen in our game. Godot has many built-in signals we can use. If we select our Area 2D node and go to the Node tab, we can see all the signals on this node. We want to use the body entered signal, which is triggered whenever a physics body enters the area. Since our player has a character body 2D node, this is going to trigger the signal. So to connect it, we simply double-click it and hit connect. As you can see, this creates a new function in our script called onBodyEntered with a green arrow that shows that this is triggered by a signal. So let's here try writing a print function that says something like +1.
Okay. So I don't need this. I need that. No. Oh. You know what it is? I just worked it out. So it's saying the coins are there, but because the platform's going through the coins, it's acting as it's detected something. It's detected a coin because it's body note, so it's not the character's body. It's just the moving part in the game. I think that's why it's going off. I think.
Coin. Now when we play and enter the coin area, it's going to print +1 coin.
Yeah.
However, this message will actually display no matter which body enters the area.
Yeah.
If we take one of these coins here and put it in the way of a moving platform, for example, this will also trigger the message. So now right when we play, we can see that it starts displaying the message, and will do so every time the platform passes through the area. To change this, we can either use code to check what body enters the area, or we can
I could just move it.
our player on a separate physics layer. Let's try that out. So under our player, we'll go to the inspector, go to collision, And here we can change the physics layer from layer 1 to 2. Let's hit Ctrl S to save, and then in our coin, we can also go under collision. We can actually have a way of a moving platform, for example. This will all start displaying as this. We can layer on a separate physics layer. Let's try that out. So under our player, we'll go to the inspector, go to collision, and here.
Oh, collision. Wait, what have I done wrong? Player, player, player. In the wrong one. I want that one.
We can change the physics layer from layer 1 to 2. Let's hit Ctrl S to save, and then in our coin, we can also go under collision. We can
Right, so now, theoretically, whenever I move around, because my collision is on 2, and the coin is on 2, it should only print something in the message board when my body goes into it, because we're on the same platform thing. Nope, it didn't work. Okay. What did we do wrong? Coin. Ah. Did he say that?
actually have the coin itself stay on layer 1.
Oh, okay, I jumped ahead. That makes sense. There you go. Cool.
A separate layer for that yet, but we want to make sure that it only detects colliders in layer 2. For this we use the mask. The mask defines what layers a node collides with. So let's set that to layer 2 because that's the layer that our player is on. That should actually do it. Now our coin will only detect collisions from our player. And instead of just displaying a message, let's also remove the coin from our scene when we pick it up. So in our script, after printing one coin, let's add a new line. We'll call the QFree function, which is simply going to remove the entire coin scene from our game. And indeed it does. And our knight can now start gathering some coin. Now, depending on what type of loot we pick up, we want different things to happen. In this case, I want to display a score that increases when we pick up a coin. But we'll look at that when we get to text.
Okay. Oh, that's... I know it's simple, but it's so good. And yet we get those coins. Huh? Yeah, it's the same as Photoshop. I should know it. I just forget. Ugh.
First, I think something a bit more pressing is dying and restarting.
Yes.
Dying 1.0. So we happily move along in our world until suddenly we miss a jump and fall into the abyss. And then nothing happens. Let's change that. The first thing we want to do is limit our camera so that it doesn't follow our player when we fall down. Luckily, this is really easy to do.
So I don't want to limit my camera. And the reason is because I want places you can fall down. And if I limit my camera, then if you fall down, you won't be able to go where you need to go. Does that make sense? So what he's trying to teach us, what I need to do instead of that is, instead of when I fall down, so if we zoom out a little bit, like if I fall down here, say here, or no, say if I fall down here, I don't want the camera to stop. I want, because say if I built something underneath here, a different platform, I want it so that if they drop down, they're like, oh, I'm going to die. And then they land on a different platform and they can carry on. So some things you can, it's basically like an alternating route thing, or alternative route, sorry. So I don't want to do that, but say for here, if he falls down here, I think what I have to do is, if you can, I need to put a kill zone. And if you fall through here, a kill thingy here as well. So you fall down, you're going to die. You're going to die, you know. So I don't think I can limit the camera. I don't think there's any point me doing that.
We simply select our camera under the player, go under limit, and here we can set a position limit for the left, top, right, and bottom part of our camera. In our case, we need to set a limit for the bottom position. To do
because at the moment, we go up and I miss here. Yeah. So we fall fast enough that we're gonna yeah, we fall fast enough for the camera to kind of get out of the way. Once the camera gets out of the way, excuse me, once the camera gets out of the way and you're too far under the camera, then you die.
this, we can use the ruler tool here at the top, or simply press R and measure from this baseline here to where we would like the limit of our camera to be. I think a good value would be somewhere around, say, 120. So I'll simply go back to select mode and put in 120 pixels on the bottom. I'm also going to enable smoothing, and now when we play, we can see that our camera will follow the player, but whenever we fall off, it's simply going to stay put. Next, we need to detect that our player has entered a dangerous area and restart the game. Another
Okay, I see what he's saying now. So if we did that, because then we could build up instead of going down. No, we can do that. We can do this camera thing after, because look, we're so small. Like, say like if I were to build down here and then build up, we could have a dead zone where no matter how far, if you go down, you're done. That's it. So the camera will follow you all the way until a certain point. So we could do it right below. But we'll do that at the end once we've designed all our game. There's no point putting in the camera thing yet.
we need to create a kill zone. I'll show you a really cool way to do this that allows us to reuse the same kill zone for more than just falling off the map, such as for spike traps, enemies, all kinds of elements of danger. And when we want to create a reusable element, we start by making a scene. Then to detect if we enter an area, we again use the area 2D node, and let's make sure to set the collision mask here to 2. We only want to check for the player, which is on layer 2. And we won't add a collision shape here. That's because we want to be able to reuse this for all kinds of elements that might have different shapes. Instead, let's simply go ahead and rename this now to kill zone and save it as a new scene. Then in our game scene, we can add it by here to 2. We only want to check for the player, which is on layer 2. And we won't add a collision shape here. That's because we want to be able to reuse this for all kinds of elements that might have different shapes. Instead, let's simply go ahead and rename this now to kill zone and save it as a new.
Yeah, it's something you might want to watch. Camera limit. Yeah. Yeah.
Scene.
Save as new scene.
Then in our game scene, we can add it by dragging it in or simply pressing the link button here and selecting the kill zone. And then in here, we'll add the collision shape. So I'm going to hit Ctrl A, collision shape. And for the shape, we'll use the same world boundary shape that we used earlier for the ground. Now let's make sure to select the kill zone node itself, go into move, and use the move tool to position it down here at the bottom. I'm going to place it pretty far down so we're sure we don't hit this by accident. Or I mean, we're going to be hitting it by accident, so let's make sure we don't hit it on purpose. Or I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to place it down here a good bit away from our level. And now we can add a script to make something happen when we enter the area. So in our kill zone, let's select it, add a new script. For the template here, I'm just going to select empty, and the path, let's put it under the...
Whoa, slow down there, dude. I was daydreaming.
Down here a good bit away from us. So in our select empty and the
template. Empty.
Path, let's put it under the scripts folder. And now we have this empty script to play with. I'm going to connect a signal. So go node.
Node.
Sure we have the kill zone node selected, and again we'll use the body entered signal. Let's double click it.
Stop. He said entered. He said entered, chat. He didn't say exit, he said entered. Body node. Body entered, body node 2D. Yes. Hello? Why didn't it work? How do I dock this? It's so annoying. Is it indent? No. Unindent. Stop pressing things, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I'm stupid. Anyway, so what did we want to do? We wanted to check we was in that. We're in kill zone. We've got kill zone selected. And then there. Kill zone. On body entered. We have it. I don't know why it keeps doing node 2D as well. I don't know why it keeps putting that in. I don't need that.
It's going to create a new function on body entered, in which case we can go ahead and print that you died. And now if we play and jump down, it's going to print that we died. Now instead of immediately restarting the game, let's add a small delay. We do this using another node called the timer node. So let's add a new node, search for timer, and under the inspector here, we can choose some different things about it. Let's set the wait time to something like body entered signal. Let's double click it, hit connect, and it's going to create a new function on body entered, in which case we can go ahead and print that you died. And now if we play and jump down, it's going to print that we died.
Click on the editor menu on the top of. Oh, my eyes. the text editor. I want the hints on because I don't know what I'm typing, don't I? Okay. Edge scripts. Oh, yeah, I get you, dude. Yeah, I get you. Thank you. Right, yeah, we died.
Now, instead of immediately restarting the game, let's add a small delay. We do this using another node called the timer node. So let's add a new node.
Let's add a new nose.
Search for timer and
Oh, you special type of person.
working, but it's currently just hovering. And then for the shape, this by accident. Or I mean, we're going to be hitting it. To start our timer, we make a new line and write timer dot the tree. So if we look at this example tree, to get from the game node to the camera, the path looks like this.
Keep clicking off the wrong window.
And in our case, where we just want to get from the kill zone to the timer right underneath, we don't have to go through any other nodes, so the path is simply timer. Again, right now we're brushing over concepts such as variables and functions pretty briefly, but you can learn more about programming and what all this really means in our upcoming video on GDScript. For now, just know that using this click and drag method, we can now access our timer node using the name timer. So to start our timer, we make a new line and
Hold on.
timer.
Hold on.
Script to play with. I'm going to connect it, and it's going to create a new function.
Did he just... No.
In which case, we can go ahead and print that you died.
Yeah, we got that bit.
Different things about it. Search for timer. And
Timer.
under the inspector here, we can
Oh.
do some different things about it. Let's set the wait time to something like 0.6 seconds. Let's also make it a one-shot to make sure that it doesn't loop. We can then start this timer in our code. To do that, however, we first need a reference to it. Luckily, that's as simple as going to the top of our code, clicking and dragging the timer node, and holding down Control while releasing.
Oh, that's going to be a bit difficult for me because... Well, voices change. Yeah, I've got a voice changer. That's going to be difficult because we've got the dock outside and I can't do it. How do we do it? Oh no. Okay, I need to go cook some food for the kiddo. Have fun watching the stream. And good luck with the game. Take care, dude. Cheers for joining. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good day. We'll be back tomorrow as well. I'll be doing this quite a lot. So yeah, I'll see you soon, dude. Appreciate it. How do we dock? That sounds weird. It's got to be in there. It's got to be in the setting somewhere, isn't it? Ugh. How? Slipped on ice. Oof. Wait, dude, at least you got time off work. Yeah, but by tomorrow it's probably going to be too bad, no? I'm going to have to Google it. Oh, let's watch a video.
The different docks in Godot in predefined positions, but since version 4 you can make them floating and have them as separate windows, and this is true of the script editor as well. This is what we'll see here. So to make one of the docks float on the side, the things that are in the side drawers in the editor, you can click on the 3 vertical dots and click make floating, and this will create a window that by default is not going to stay on top. So if you click on the editor, it's going to go in the background. So you want to, on most systems, right click on the window title and select always on top if you want it to stay on top, and then it's not going to lose focus or go in the background when you go on the editor. Though the main use case, for popping things out as windows is generally to place them on separate displays, as I'm doing here, which you can, of course, do. To dock this window back into
Take care.
the editor, you just have to close the window. You can use a shortcut for that, and it's going to go back to its original position.
Oh, it's back! It's back, chat! It's just back! It's just as simple as getting rid of the window. What a bot! Oh, gosh. Oh, I think I need sleep. It's been a long day. Oh dear, oh dear. Drag and drop timer. Right, so we haven't got...
It creates a variable that you...
Let's have a look.
And now if we play and jump down, it's going to print that we died. Now, instead of immediately restarting the game, let's add a small delay. We do this using another node called the timer node. So let's add a new node, search for timer, and under the inspector here, we can choose some different things about it. Let's set the wait time to something like 0.6 seconds. Let's also make it a one-shot to make sure that it doesn't loop. We can then start this timer in our code. To do that, however, we first need a reference to it. Luckily, that's as simple as going to the top of our code, clicking and dragging the timer node, and holding down control while releasing.
Okay.
This creates
Got to hold down control whilst releasing. There we go.
a variable called timer that automatically finds the node using this path. Now, if you haven't worked with paths before, they are actually quite simple. They specify a way to get from one node to another in the tree. So if we look at this example tree, to get from the game node to the camera, the path looks like this. It goes through the player and ends with the camera. And in our case, where we just want to get from the kill zone to the timer right underneath, we don't have to go through any other nodes, so the path is simply timer. Again, right now we're brushing over concepts such as variables and functions pretty briefly, but you can learn more about programming and what all this really means in our upcoming video on GDScript. For now, just know that using this click and drag method, we can now access our timer node using the name timer. So to start our timer, we make a new line and write timer.start. Of course, we now need to trigger some code when our timer runs out. And again, we can use a signal for this. So with our timer node selected, let's go under node, and here's the timeout signal. So let's double click that and hit connect. And this creates a new function called onTimerTimeout that runs when the timer ends. And then in here, we can simply restart. Again, we can use a signal for this. So with our timer node selected, let's go to node, and here's the timeout signal. So let's double click that and hit connect. And this creates a new function called onTimerTimeout that runs when the timer ends. And then in here, we can simply restart our game. To do this, we first access
time start. Why is there a gap here?
this the scene tree, so get tree, and tell it to reload, so reload current scene. So our player enters the kill zone and triggers the onBodyEntered function. This prints a message that we died and starts the timer. When the timer runs out, it triggers the onTimerTimeout function, which then reloads our scene and restarts the game. And indeed, when we play and jump off the map, we fall down and the scene restarts. Great! It's an infinite loop.
Let's see, shall we? Yep.
Help me! I'm stuck! World Building 2.0. Let's expand on our game world a bit now that we have more elements to work with. First of all, I want to make sure that we stay organized. So let's take some of these nodes and categorize them. The easiest way to do this is by simply adding a new node. For this one, I'm just going to select the base node here, hit create, and now we can rename this. I'll make one for, say, coins. And simply take all of the coins and drag them under that node. We can do the same thing for platforms.
Hold on, but I got a feeling if I do that, the tree coins can't do that. These coins can. Tree coins can't. No.
And any other elements that are
Cool.
cluttering up your scene. Now I'm going to paint in a bit more level and change the things that I don't like. And I'll put in some more gameplay elements. I'll also paint in some background tiles. But to do this, we need to add another layer to our tile map. So not under our tile set, but under the tile map itself, we have this layers. And this is the one we've been painting in. Let's just call this mid for midground and add another one that we can call background. Let's move this to the top to make sure. That it's drawn first, and now when painting we need to select the right layer to paint on. So let's select the background, and then we can start painting in some background tiles. A nice trick here is to use the rectangle tool to paint in a lot of tiles at once.
Well, alright. Confused.
Right layer to paint on. So let's select the background, and then we can start painting in some background tiles.
I can't. Oh, I was on dummy.
A nice trick here is to use the rectangle tool to paint in a lot of tiles at once. And now our game looks a lot better. It has a background and a whole new part of the level that we can explore.
That's all well and good, but now I can't see.
And of course, this process is just about trying things out and making changes until you're satisfied.
Oh, okay, so it does that, and then you've got to go into. No. Because now that's changed everything. Wait, hold on a sec. Let's push that there. And try it. No. That's just ruined everything. Oh. Idiot. No, that's painted over. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that just painted over everything. I didn't want that. Right, so let's put it back to where it was. So that's all of this stuff in a minute is on there. That's all on the front. So that's on top, that's behind. Background. No, so that's going over the top. Is it though? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's going over the top. So that's the foreground. I don't want it there. So Control Z. Z. Put that up to the top. Oh, so that's doing the same. That's going over the top again. So that's not right.
Enemy. A proper hero of making changes until you're satisfied. Better. It tool mouse. And on. Make sure that another one ending in set, but to do this we need to add another layer to our tile map. So not under our tile set, but under the tile map itself. We have the layer to our tile map. So not under our tile set, but under the tile map itself, we have this layers. And this is the one we've been painting in. Let's just call this mid for midground and add another one that we can call background. Let's move this to the top to make sure that it's drawn first. And now when painting, we need to select the right layer.
Why do you want it to draw on first? I don't get it.
And then we can start painting in some background tiles. A nice trick here is to use the rectangle tool to paint in a lot of tiles at once. And now our game looks a lot better. It has a background and a whole new part of the level that we can explore. And of course, this process is just about trying things out and making changes until you're satisfied. Enemy.
He did something different because the menu changed. Okay, let's try. Let's do that. Ah. Ah. Okay. You have to switch it. He didn't say that. You have to switch it. So that means that this one here is on the wrong layer. That shouldn't be. That is the platform, isn't it? I don't think I needed to move the player actually, because we sorted that out, didn't we? Yeah, that's in the wrong place. That shouldn't be highlighted. We need to change that. That's on the wrong layer. So is that one. Okay. So it's not the animator, it's the platform. We need to change the platform because we can't see. It's not that. I can't remember how to do it. I can't remember. Everything else is in the foreground. Even the coins are all up front. But the platforms aren't for some reason. So that makes no difference. Why can't I see the platform? Platform 2. Why can't I see? I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how to change that. Those platforms. Why won't those platforms show? It's got something to do with these tile maps, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't need to have the body there, I don't think. That platform just doesn't show for some reason. Yeah, not sure why that's doing that. I'm not sure at all. Right. I wouldn't even know what to look up to change that. Platforms are meant to be there, but they're not showing. Even when I click on the platforms, they're not, and I move them around, they're not showing. What about if I put them above the game? Can't. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's going to take a lot of Googling. I wouldn't even know what to put in Google to find out, because it all shows until you put the background on. Oh, hold on. That one's not showing at all now. Hold on a second. Let's undo it all to watch those two disappear if we can. Don't know if we can. I don't know if it'll go that far. No. Can't go back any further than that. So that's strange because it's only showing one platform now. We take the background out. Ah, that's weird. Wait a second. Oh, so that's been deleted. No, it's not. It's there. So where is that in? Because it's not in. It's not here. That's that one. And that's that one. So it's saying there's two platforms doing the same thing. That's strange. I don't know how that works. Like, I literally don't. Where's that coming from? The platform is here. Yeah, I get that. We've got it there. And then we went into game. I think where I went wrong, I shouldn't have copied and pasted that platform. I think it's glitched or something like that. Doesn't make sense to me. Right, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to jump off now. I do appreciate everyone coming over and helping me out with doing this game stuff and the coding and stuff like that. It's been really good. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. We'll see what we can do tomorrow. Oh, I'll try and get some, do some more research and see what's going on with that missing platform. But yeah, cheers everyone for coming over, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Remember, as always, stay safe.